Hello student, myself Kuhu Sarkar. Today I'm going to continue my series which named Important Topic for GATE 2023. And here I found a PDF which was on Indian writings and which I find very much useful for a quick revision. So I'm going to continue reading this PDF, and if you like my videos, please like, comment and share. And if you did not watch my previous videos, please go and check it. So let's read. Rohinton Mistry, which is an important writer, Family Matters, which was published a novel. Na, Nariman Bhakil Nariman Vakil, a 79-year-old Parsi widower. So Nariman Vakil is the protagonist here. Is a 79-year-old Parsi widower beset by Parkinson's disease and haunted by memories of the past. So he is beset by Parkinson's disease and he was haunted by memories of the past. Lives in an once elegant apartment with his two middle aged stepchildren. When his condition worsens, he is forced to take up residence with Roxana, his own daughter. So, when his condition worsens, he is forced to take a residence with Roxana. Roxana is his daughter. Her husband Yazad, and their two sons, young sons. The effect of the new responsibility of Yazid, who is already besieged by the financial worries, pushed him into a scheme of deception. This sets in motion a series of events and a great unraveling and revelation of family's love-torn past that leads the narrative's final outcome. So here we see that family matters. Here we see that the protagonist Nariman Vakil was suffering from a disease of Parkinson disease, and he is moved with his daughter, but her son-in-law, but his son-in-law is very much upset for his coming, and he did a deception. So let's see the next work, and the next work is Bharati Mukherjee is the holder of the world. The holder of the world was written by Bharati Mukherjee and published in Ballantine Books in 1994. This is a remarkable story of Hannah Easton. Hannah Easton, a unique woman born in America in 1970, inquisitive, vital, and awake to her own possibilities. Hannah travels to Mughal India and her husband, an English trader. So here you see the Hannah is the protagonist, a unique woman born in America in 1960, inquisitive, vital, and awake to her possibilities. Hannah travels to Mughal India and with her husband, an English trader. So she traveled in India with her husband. She sets her own translating herself into a Salem Bibi, and she sets her own course translating herself into Salem Bibi and the white lover of Hindu Raja. So she becomes Salim Bibi, and she become also a lover of a Hindu Raja. So this is quite interesting story. Let's see the next work is Naples, a flag of the island. His full name is Bhididhar Suraj Prasad Naipal, and the work is a flag of the island. Imperialism, the loss of empire, consequences for the peoples involved, and the fate of individuals caught between different cultures has been the main subject Naipaul has dealt with in his writing all his life. In A Flag of Island, he did so partly is in a humorous way. So here we see that imperialism, the loss of empire, the consequence of the people involved, the fate of individuals caught different cultures has been main subject, and it is shown in humorous way. Let's see the next work, and the next work was Narayan's famous work, the Swami and Friends, and his full name is Rasipuram Krishna Swami Narayan. So here we all know that it is enchanted world of Malgudi, a fictional village. A 10-year-old Swami is the protagonist here, is growing up in exciting times. India is beginning to start in its great struggle for independence. Swami, however, has been immutable, molded by his British rulers, and would not dream of missing cricket practice. So Swami is growing up here, and however has been immutably molded by his British rulers, and would not dream of missing cricket practice. We all know the story, and now the next work is Arundhati Ray's famous work, The God of Small Things, which was published in Flamingo in 1997. God of Small Things is nominally the story of young twins Rahel and Istha. Here Istha is a boy, and Rahel is a girl. The rest of their family, but the book feels like a million stories finding indefinitely. It is product of genius child mind, and that takes everything in. So it is also win Booker Prize in 1997. So I am thinking to take the Booker Prize, all Booker Prize writings in a video. So if I make this video, please watch it, where am going to discuss all Booker Prize writing and the writers in short times. Okay, so let's see the next work, Salman Rushdie's Midnight Children, which was published in 1982 in Pan. Salim Sinai is the protagonist, was born at midnight. As I see that Kate Exum always focused in magic realism. So magic realism, you should focus on the genre and the writings and the novels which based on this genre, magic realism. So it is also a story of magic in the genre of magic realism. Salim Sinai was born in the midnight of Indian independence, and found himself mysteriously handcuffed to in history by the coincidence. He is of 1001 children born. He is one of 1001 children born at the midnight of the independence. Each of them endeavor the extraordinary talent. So here we see the magic realism features, whose privilege and curse it is be both master and victim of their crimes. Through Salim's gifts and his gifts is inner ear and widely sensitive sense of smell, we are drawn into the fascinating family and set against the vast, colorful background of the India of the 20th century. So it is a famous work, and it is Booker Prize winning writer, and Booker of Booker Prize winning writing. Salim Rushdie's other work, The Moor's Last Sigh, which was published in 1996. Moor Jogobai, only son of a wealthy artistic bohemian Bombay family, find himself in such a moment of crisis. His mother, a famous painter and emotional despot, worships beauty. So here we see that Moore, only son of wealthy artistic bohemian Bombay family, find himself in a moment of crisis. His mother, a famous painter and emotional despot, worships beauty, but mood is ugly. So his mother is worshipping beauty, but mood is ugly, and he has deformed hand. And deformed hand, Moore falls in love with a married woman, and when their secret is revealed, both are expelled. Suicide pact in proposed, but only the woman dies. Moore chooses to accept his fate and plunges into a life depravity in Mumbai. So the woman dies, woman commits suicide, but Moore chooses to accept his fate and plunges into a life of depravity in Mumbai. Let's see the next work. The next work is Sam Salvadori's The Cinnamon Garden. Cinnamon Gardens, which was published in 1999, set in 1920 Ceylon. The Cinnamon Garden is a residential enclave of wealthy Ceylonese. Among them is Anna Luxmi, an independent and high-spirited young teacher. So here we see that Anna Luxmi is the protagonist, and he is a independent and high-spirited young teacher intent on tro- thwarting her parents. She is a girl. Her parents plan to arrange her marriage, and in a parallel narrative, her uncle Balindran Navaratnam, respectively married but secretly homosexual. So here we see that, as we know that Salvador is fine boy, is all he is himself is a homosexual, um, and here we see that in his all writing we see the theme of homosexuality, because he himself is a gay. And here also you see that the Anna Lakshmi's uncle Balindra Navaratnam, respectively married but a secretly homosexual, has his life disrupted by the arrival of Keylon Richard and lover from long ago. So we always see the theme of homosexuality in Salvador's work. Let's see the next work. Next work is Vikram says The Golden Gate. The Golden Gate, written in verse, and it's Vikram Seth's first novel, set in 1980s in the affluence and sunshine California's Silicon Valley. So it is set in California, Silicon Valley. It is the story of 20 something looking for love, pleasure, and meaning of life. Let's see our next work. Our next work is Manil Suri, The Death of Vishnu. The Death of Vishnu. The Vishnu is the odd job man. Vishnu is the protagonist here. In a Bombay apartment block, lies dying on the staircase landing. In his favored state, he looks back on his love affair, the seductive Padmini, his beloved, and this title blends Hindu mythology and closely observed social detail, and even a dash of Bollywood sparkle. So here we see that Vishnu is all the god Vishnu. He is also lying in his apartment and thinking about his love affair, the seductive Padmini. So it is a blends of Hindu mythology and Bollywood theme. Let's see the next work. The next work is Vikas Sarup, Q and A. So it is an interesting novel. The name of the novel is very much interesting. Q and A. 18-year-old Ram Muhammad Thomas is in prison. So he is the protagonist. 18-year-old Ram Mohammed Thomas is in prison after answering 12 questions correctly on TV quiz. So he is in prison. Why? So after answering 12 questions correctly on a TV quiz, so to win 1 billion rupees, the producer have arrested him, convinced that he has cheated his way to victory. But 12 extraordinary events in street Kid Rams gave him the crucial answer. But 12 extraordinary events in Street Kid Rams gave him the crucial answer. In his warm hearted tales lies all the comedy, tragedy, and joy and pathos of modern India. So, here we see that 18-year-old boy Ram Muhammad Thomas is in prison after answering 12 questions correctly on TV. So to win 1 billion rupee, but the producer here arrested him and convinced that he has cheated his way to victory. But the 12 extraordinary events in street Rams gave him the crucial answer. So here it is a mixture of comedy, tragedy, and pathos of modern India. We saw the pathos of modern India. Next. So here is a I like like the PDF, because here also you see that a quick biographies of all the writers. So let's read the biography of the writers, because it is also important to know about the writers. Monica Ali. Monica Ali is the daughter of English and Bangladeshi parents. She came to England aged 30 years, and her first home is Bolton in Greater Manchester, and studied at Oxford University. She lives in London and named in 2003 as one of the 20 best of British novelists. So she is a very much famous writer. Then Nadim Aslam was born in Pakistan in 1996, moved to UK as a teenager, and his family settling in Huddersfield. And Nadim Aslam lives in London. Maps for Lovers won the Encore Award and the Kiriyama Pacific Rim Book Prize, British Book Award, and Decibel Writer in 2006. Rupa Bajwa, born in Amritsar, she is currently based in Amritsar. The Sari Shop is her first novel. Amit Chaudhary brought up the Bombay, and he graduated at the University College London. And he is editor of Picador Book of Modern Indian Literature. And his most recent book is Saint Kyril Road and Other Poems. David Davidar was born in 1959 in Kerala, and he was graduated in the Madras University. And The House of Blue Mangoes is the debut novel and a voluminous work of him. Anita Desai, all know that born in 1937, a German mother and Indian father, resides in South Hadley, Massachusetts. He says that in English saying, I first learned English when I went to school, and I was first language that I learned to read and write. So it became my literary language. Chitra Banerjee Divankari, who is born in India and award-winning poet, co-founder of Maitri, and her collection Arranged Marriage and American Booker Award. She also owned. Sunitra Gupta was born in Calcutta, and she also got her PhD in the University of Princeton. Then he wrote Memories of Rain and the glass bowler break, moonlight in the marzipan, a scene of color. A scene of color won the South Arts Literature Prize. Radhika Jha was born in Delhi. She worked for the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Hari Kanjru is a famous writer nowadays. He was born in London. And he did his MA in Warwick University. The Impressionist won 2002 Betty Trask Prize. Jhumpa Lahiri, as we know, the Pulitzer Prize winning writer. He was born in London to a Bengali parents, and she also got a PhD in Renaissance Studies, interpreter of melodies, and she is a Pulitzer Prize winning writer, and also Hemingway and Pen Prize winning writer. Rohinton Mistry was also famous. He was born in Bombay. Such a long journey, a fine balance, family matters are his famous works. Bharati Mukherjee, born in to wealthy parents in India. She learned how to read and write at the age of 3. So, Naipal, as we all know, that Naipal is a Trinitian poet. Um, Hindu grandfather emigrated there from West India, and he also a Nobel Prize winning writer. He was awarded Nobel Prize in Literature in 2001. Narayan, as we all know, Narayan Swami and friends is famous. He is also a Sahitya Academy winning writer for his novel, the Guide. Arundhati Roy was born in Ceylon. Salman Rushdie was also famous for because he win Booker Prize twice, and then Salman Salvadurai and Vikram Seth, Mansoori, Vikas Sarup, and the end. So I hope you like the video, and if you like, so please like, comment and share. I will take some other Indian writers like Dalit literature and in famous Indian poem which may be asked in K 2023. So thank you for watching the video. Bye.